Good morning. It's 5:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, July 22nd. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Okay, first thing I can tell you right now, you'll see right there this 1539 and this 1500 down here. These are the market makers trades, okay? And you'll see all of these dumps, okay? This is the market maker trying to keep the coin underneath the $100 so he can maintain a $2 spread to the benefit of himself. I keep catching this all the time. How anybody trades crypto in this market, I don't understand. This is an open crime by the market maker. I don't care how good you are at technical analysis. You could be the best technical analysis in the world. And all your technical analysis is doing is showing the results of a crime. That's what your technical analysis is doing. I don't understand these guys. I really don't. Not one. The only one that I noticed that actually has any influence or knows what he's talking about. But if you look at him, you'd swear that he doesn't. Okay, I have the same problem. You look at me, the guy doesn't know. Just by his appearance, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Is Chico Crypto, right? He's caught on, and that's why you got BitMEX now going on the CFTC investigation. All right, those guys are trading on their own platform. They crashed this coin more than a couple of times, as far as Bitcoin is concerned. On Litecoin, this coin is being manipulated so the market makers could get that $2 spread, so they could benefit a higher profit margin from their, providing liquidity. That much is obvious. There's been cases on Nasdaq where a bunch of market makers were caught doing this, and they had to settle at a court for $1 billion. These guys are doing the same thing. This market is massively rigged, and it's not no imaginary big wheel off into the sunset someplace, or in some underground bunker like the Bagdorfs controlling the price. Some evil whale, some evil shorter. This is the market maker. I have absolutely 100% proof. 100% proof. Anybody wants to talk to me about it, I can prove it. All right? I can prove it by simple math. Now you can see when it hit 105, the market maker was under threat of losing his $2 spread and controlling the price. So immediately he attacks. You see what he did? He drove it underneath 100 immediately. Now it started peeking its head over 100. Look what he did. He's immediately dumped. You see? This is a person who's used to getting their way and will do anything to do it. Okay? That's the criminal mentality. You have to understand that. Now, he's manipulated the price. He feels threatened if it goes over $100, he's going to lose that profitable spread. So he's going to do anything. And Coinbase is too dumb, to tell you the truth, or too crooked to do anything about it. Now, you see these two trades? These are the market makers. He's zeroing in and getting that price lower. You see these two trades here? The two largest? He's shifted the amount to use the weight, the volume of his trades to move the market in the direction he desires. You see? This is the market maker. This isn't the Bagdorf brothers in Russia with some alien conspiracy conspiring, to denude the profits of everybody. This is right here in Coinbase and their market maker, and Coinbase knows it. They know this. They know who owns these trades. Now, if you see these trades and you admit who owns these trades, but you deny that they're manipulating the price when I can prove there is, Coinbase knows these guys are manipulating the price. They know their market makers manipulating the price. Okay. The goal is to keep it under 96.70. Okay. How can they tell that? Every time the market maker posts his top wall, it stays 30 cents below. Usually after he's done his damage, it stays 30 cents below. This isn't fair in the market, which is actually showing an increased value that a crooked market maker comes in here and robs everybody every single day. This needs to be talked about. I need other people who do technical analysis, and I want to sit there and openly talk to them and show them the letter and discuss this in an open forum. I want to have a live debate about what I see, how I can prove it, and what we can do about it. So far, I'm an island unto myself. I need these other popular TNA analysis or crypto YouTubers to come out and give me my chance to come out here and expose this. And the best part of this, if you expose this, even if you don't do nothing and you're on a popular YouTube channel, and these guys are doing research or gauging the market of what they can and cannot get away with by reviewing YouTube channels. And believe me, they gauge the market's feelings by looking at popular YouTube channels. They would be foolish not to. Okay? So I need somebody. I don't want no fame or anything. I just want to expose this. I want to bring the letter, discuss the letter, then take the calculator, and then just turn around and not tell people, okay, this is what I found. This is what I discussed with the CFT. Here's my emails. Here's the response from Coinbase. Here's the information that I investigated. Here's where I worked. This is my career. This is what I've done. I'm pretty trustworthy when it comes to handling large amounts of money. Okay, I'll put my reputation. Now you tell me what you think this is. That's the interview I want to do. I want somebody to sit up and take notice that there's a living, breathing human being with a brain over here that actually has information that's worth the value to the rest of the crypto community, and it should be brought up to the attention of everybody else that's actively trading in here. These guys are criminals. The market maker is manipulating the money, the price, to control the spread so he can benefit from it. This is a common tactic that people in NASDAQ been sued for and had to settle out of court. It's a common tactic. This isn't nothing new. This is why he does it in the wee hours of the morning, because he doesn't want you to notice it. He's taking it out of the range of your perspective, and then he does it. He does it on a non-trading day. Look what he does. Look. Plunges the price. It starts to go back over the 100. Oh, no, we can't have that. Plunges the price again. What is it going to take for people to wake up? This market is rigged, and it's rigged internally by the market makers that work for Coinbase. These people get paid by Coinbase to provide this liquidity. They're not doing it for free, so you better believe that they know what's going on. They know. The market maker rigs it, and Coinbase benefits from it too. You better forget about these agencies. They don't seem to have the brain power. If I have to sit there and talk to the CFT, to 5 of their lawyers, right, and explain what's going on, that's very scary. Then I had to go to another lawyer's office, and I helped her out. I can understand she never dealt with crypto before, but this is the CFTC. If you're going to sit there and give licenses out or sanction something or put it on the rule, you better pretty much know the rules that you're enforcing, and you don't. I have to explain to the 5 lawyers from Chicago. 5 lawyers, me? What these guys are doing? That's why they're calling me in to testify. Let me tell you something. When the shit hits the fan, these guys at Coinbase gave me everything I need. They can sit there and argue, whatever it is. They put it to paper. I can prove it by math. They could say anything up and down. They could say that I'm a baby killer. Well, the baby killer has the math to prove that you're manipulating the market. The baby killer knows whose trades are whose, the baby killer. Nobody's going to pay attention to them. They lost. They're done. They're fried. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time when the CFTC comes in. They subpoenaed these guys in May of 2018. They think they got it covered, that they have no crime. No. You lied. You lied, Coinbase. You lied, and I can prove that you lied. You lied to a state agency that issued the bit license. So that's where I see it. Again, you see, I'll explain it again. Of course, this is going to be sent out to the CFTC and all the agencies today, this video. The link, they know who to get this from. This is just evidence. It's just piling up. I told them to settle with me so I can get out of the market and forget about it. Okay. 2482, 2482. You look. The first thing I do to identify the market makers trades. It's easy. You go to the sell side order book first, and you look for the largest order. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb. You see the sore thumb sticking up right there. That's the market makers trade. Okay. Now you're going to go on to the buy side, and you're going to look for something similar in number. Right? Usually they're spot on the same market size. But you'll see it down here. It has another trade in there. You can sit here and watch it. Eventually, from when he's manipulating the market, he moves it, say, to this spot over here, and then you'll see it exactly matches this, but it'll be out of whack. That, the 0.2, because there's another trade there. So, in other words, when he's moving his trades around, price to price, he's layering on top of another trade, so the number's not going to be exactly the same. Even though if he does move it to a price where there is nothing, you'll see that it matches the same market size exactly. Okay. Now, if you want to see which way he's moving the price, it takes just a simple calculator. Okay, 97.30. You minus the mid-market price. You come up, the distance away it is from the mid-market price is not 40 to 44 cents. Okay, using the last trade price or the mid-market price, they're only a couple of cents off. It's not going to bring it into 40 to 44 cents as they claimed the New York Department of Financial Services. So there's something funny going on right there when it isn't as far away from the mid-market price as they stated in the New York Department of Financial Services letter. They're covering up something. Now look, 27 minus, and now you go down to the bottom wall, which is also the largest wall, 95.05. You can see now he double walled it. He doesn't want the price to fall below this 95.05. He's kettling the price in between his two trades. $1.22. Okay, so if you go back into my videos, you'll see the letter they issued to the New York Department of Financial Services after the New York Department of Financial Services launched an investigation into Coinbase. Coinbase stated that the market maker places his trades equidistant away from the last trade price, aka the mid-market price, at 40 to 44 cents, which would give it an 88 cents spread at tops, at best. But here we got 97 cents and $1.22. You know how much the spread that gives him? Over $2. This is why he's manipulating the books. He makes more money over a $2 spread than the 88-cent spread. This is the market maker I'm talking about. Therefore, that's why he's manipulating the market. This is very easy to figure out. There's already cases about this that have been settled in NASDAQ. They're doing the same crimes that people in NASDAQ get sued for. Okay, now if you want to see the effect of how this trade is connected to the mid-market price, or how it kettles it to the mid-market price, that is very easy. I can prove that. This is just simple elementary school mathematics. You can see what the scam that they're running here on Coinbase. The market maker is running. This is the market maker. Those are his trades. I have absolute proof those are his trades, because Coinbase admitted it and put it to paper, but they tried to hide it by giving it a cover that he was doing it equidistance, the same market size is not to affect the market price, and you can see it, 40 to 44 cents, but you can see right here, it's never equidistance. Matter of fact, I can tell you he's bringing the price down because the top wall is closer to the medium mid-market price than the bottom wall. So he's trying to guide the price down, and that's what's happening. Okay, we got 97.30. We're going to do an average between those two trades, and you can see simply that it's used to create the mid-market price. Okay, this is very simple. 95.05. Right? And you just simply average it out. So now you'll probably see the price go up to 96.17. You just sit here. See? See what I'm saying? There you go. I shouldn't be able to call the mid-market price like this, being a penny off. A penny off. Come on, people. Come on. You got to realize what I'm saying is the truth. Math does not lie. So I want to be interviewed desperately by somebody out there, not because I want to be popular on YouTube. I want everybody to know. This is like, hey, look, you got an arsonist in the house. I seen him bringing a gallon of gasoline inside their matches. Dudes, hello, I'm trying to help you out. Exposing this, okay, for you guys out there who thinks exposing this is going to open you up to some kind of lawsuit, it's not. Because if they think they're slandered and not telling the truth, if I come up and show these videos of how I figured out how the market maker is manipulating the market, and show them that letter to a court and judge, any judge, oh, you're slandering. No, not. Here's the mathematical proof that they're manipulating the market. Does math lie? Now you'll notice that the price is going down. Let's see if he moved that top wall. You know the top wall was at. Let's see. This would be the top wall. 96.27. Right. This is how you figure it out. So he's got it at 97.30. So it's just bouncing around between these two walls. That's how he controls the price. You're kettled in trading in between this price range. It's just a natural thing. Like if you wanted to sell over this price, you can't sell over the market maker's price because it's such a usual order. They'll have to buy through this first. He knows that, and you're forced to sell below it. The same thing. If you want to buy, right? You can't even, or even if you had the intention to dump down the market, you can't, because the market maker has the price set right here. He has it set where it benefits him the most, and he couldn't give a shit about the price effects on anybody go long or short. He does not care. He does not. So anybody who says, first of all, these trades aren't equidistant. Let's get that straight. That's a fabrication that was used It shows it right here. They're not 40 to 44 cents away from the last mid-market price, regardless if you use this one or this one. These two are very little off. You're going to criticize over half a cent. You're really wasting your breath. Okay. I get to. If I were to go in a jury, he would bring that up. Okay, we'll use the last trade price, and they would still lose. So now you can see we're less than 1% off. What 1%? And the market maker's controlling the price. He's pumping and dumping his coin. If it goes up too high, he wants it underneath $100 so he can maintain his $2 spread. Okay, if you want to see the spread between both of these coins, you add up this from the distance to the zero, and then this one's further away. So we'll do it. We're going to look at his spread, the market maker's contrived spread. And we're going to tell you the ridiculous spread that this crook gets. 0.97 plus $1 spot. $2.19. He gets 2% profit on every coin. More than 2%. If it was at $100 and you had $2 spread, you get 2%, but the price is lower. So he gets slightly over 2% on every single coin that he buys and sells. Now, it took me a while to understand what these traders were talking about. The points they get charged. I thought they meant the fee by Coinbase. I misunderstood them. Now I understand what they were talking about. The points they were charged aren't the points from the fees from Coinbase. They're talking about the points that the market maker is nailing them for. I think now I understand indirectly what this trader was trying to tell me at JFK. He was in high up there. I won't mention his name, but he was high up there. He goes, "You trade cryptocurrency? How do you pay the points?" And I was like, "You mean the fees?" He goes, "No." He goes, "The market maker." I didn't understand what he was talking about. But that's what you pay now to buy and sell. You're paying $2 to this market maker for every coin you buy and sell. You're paying the market maker. You. Since when? Since when is this okay? He triggers your stop loss, and then if the market's going back in and you look to buy back in, you're paying $2 on the markup. $2 a coin to this guy who's manipulating the market. The guy who robbed you, who triggered your stop losses, caused you to have a loss at a certain percentage, is now going to charge you $2 to get back in the market. Look, 97. Look, spot on. Did you see it? 96.175. You see, he didn't move those trades, so naturally it's going to gravitate. Though the buying activity of the other traders will make it move off a little bit here and there, but when the market calms down and there's no trades, it's going to go to this price, 96.175. I don't know what else I have to say. 97.30. Let's see if he moved any of his walls. 95. No, he hasn't. So when you see it go off, that's because there's some trading activity in the range. But after all that little flurry of trading disappears, you'll see it go right back to this 96.175. You just seen it before. And that's how the market maker is controlling the price, so he can control the spread, and he can trigger stop losses. And then when you go with a buyback in the market, you pay him a premium of over 2% on each coin. He's charging you 2 points. And then on top of that, you got the other crooks that let him roam wild. They get a fee for that too, on top of that. You can guarantee this market. Now, what happened is you seen that trade just disappear, that large trade just poof, disappeared. Now we got to see where it is. Guarantee that trade is lower now. And what I have been noticing is that this guy has been now that he knows we're on to him, he's been taking those, maneuvering the price to where he wants it, and then he removes his trades. He's been doing that now. But he's still there. He's there early in the morning. I catch him every morning. Okay, he's going to change. He's now he's going to change the market size of his trades. I can tell you that right now. After he maneuvered the price to where he wants it. Now he's going to take down the size of his trades. You see what he's doing? This is a crying shame. This guy pumps and dumps this market to benefit himself at will, at the cost of every other trader on this platform. And it goes for all the coin, because this market maker is across all the trading pairs on Coinbase. So he's causing this, he's causing this, he's causing this, he's causing it all. Every country that this Coinbase platform is on, your internal investigation should be on these guys like white on rice. They're robbing your countrymen. These capitalist, rogue capitalists from America are robbing your fellow countrymen. You should kick them out. You have every right to do this. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is math. If you don't believe me, you go get your best people in finance. You have them talk to me. Anybody that's from a foreign country, you can understand the language that I'm speaking. You get your best people in finance, your financial professors, if you call them, because I've showed this to an academic who actually works at he's a professor in finance, and I showed him this, and he agrees with me 100%. He's also the editor of Banking America. It's a banker's journal for bankers. I showed him this. You see, his trade's down here. He's got more intention to bring the price lower. The two largest trades in the exposed order book commanded the price by using their volume. You see how close he's got this to the mid-market price? You see how close? This one's further away. That's going to be able to give him the ability to apply pressure to lower the market. That's all it is. It's like an accordion. So now he wants to lower the price. These are probably, these large trades here, these are probably his too. He wants them filled to get the coin on the cheap. And every day this naked crime is here. And every day I haven't seen one of you major YouTubers even ask to speak to me. Even if it's to disprove me, I welcome it. I might learn something out of the experience. I seriously doubt you'll be able to disprove it to me, because I have it documented, and I have the formulas to prove that it is happening. So how are you going to disprove those? I don't know. Anybody who's maybe failing, I'm trying to wreck them with their market on them and cause them financial harm. Actually, it's exactly 180 degrees to the contrary. I'm actually trying to help people, especially the noobs, who hear from you guys, it's going to go up, it's going to the moon, it's going to fly, that's it. Bitcoin's going up to $100,000 by the end of the year. We have a lot of people out there, and I'm here to say, Bitcoin, Litecoin will do what it's told. And who's telling it what to do? The influencers are telling it what to do. Who are the influencers? The people who post these large trades and kettle the price in and move them around. Who are those people? How'd you find out about those? When I went to the New York Department of Financial Services, it said, look at this trade here and this trade here on the top and bottom. They're the same market size. Could you go over and ask these guys Why? Who owns those trades? Who's manipulating the market? And then Coinbase comes back, oh, that's the market maker. But he's not influencing the price because he's posting 40 to 44 cents away from the mid-market price, equidistant, so he doesn't influence the price. And then you do the math and you find out, well, this isn't 40 to 44 cents. And they're not equidistant by no means necessary. 97 cents away from the mid-market price. It's not the same as $1.22 away from the mid-market price, is it? It isn't to me, unless they changed math in some kind of alternate universe, and I'm in Bizarro world. Maybe I'm wrong. So again, guys, the seriousness of this is that this is being used to manipulate people out of your money. Now, and it's serious money, and you can even prove that too. You can go over you want to see how much money is investigated in the crypto market. You just go over here. 286 billion, almost 287 billion, can be as high as recently as 350 billion and over. So you can imagine. Okay, okay. Now you can see the volume of coin that's moved 24 hours. It's 2 billion. So we're going to do the math. We're going to divide the market volume by the price of the coin. Therefore, we can find how much coin moved, and we can figure out how much the market maker has built from this activity today. Okay, it's simple math. That's the volume, right here. And you simply divide it by the price of the coin. So we moved 24 million coin, and then he has the market spread of $2. It's actually $2.19. So the market maker today, by manipulating the spread, made about $53 million in just 24 hours. By controlling the spread, they make the volume of coin that moved in 24 hours, and they manipulated the spread to $2.19. They took $53 million, the market makers. Now, if I want to figure out how much the market makers stole off of Coinbase, that's very easy too. You see the 24-hour volume? Well, it's not 24 hours, it's the beginning of the day. So let's say since 12 o'clock this midnight at 6 a.m. So in a 6-hour manipulation spree, let's see how much he stole. The market maker made off for $384,000 so far out of the pockets of the other traders. And look, it's not his trade influenced the price, even though it's the closest large trade to the mid-market price. It's not him. No, it's somebody else. You see how he makes sure it goes down? You see why he does it early in the morning? When you guys are sleeping, I'm awake. You see what he does? He dumps it down. He's done this twice now. Look, 12, like I said, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. He's very punctual. So there goes your scam. This guy gets the Scammer of the Year award from me, the market maker here. This is why everybody's telling you. These guys are engaging in fractional reserve on the coin. They're selling you coin they don't have, and then when you buy it, you try to remove it from the exchange. Oh, you can't. And we had an accident. The rings around Uranus aren't in alignment with Jupiter or something. They'll give you some excuse that's outlandish. And this market maker is manipulating the market like there's no tomorrow over here. So we lost $10 from the peak. $10, right? Again, if you do the 24-hour volume, how much equity's been stripped out of people's hands by the market maker, and it's just 6 hours into the day. So far, $1.75 million has been stripped in 6 hours in equity from people's hands, from the market maker of Coinbase Pro manipulating the market. I don't know what's going to happen with these guys, and I don't know why he's taking the CFTC so long to reel these guys in. Unless they're getting paid off, because it's too obvious. Unless the CFTC henchmen, all of these guys there who take an excuse, a feeble-minded excuse that was written, again, on this letter, the only excuse that why these guys aren't getting prosecuted right now, this letter alone is so easy to debunk and tear apart from a layman like myself, that the only reason I could suspect is that these agencies, somebody's getting paid off if they don't do anything. If they're not getting paid off, this is so obvious, then why isn't anything getting done? Why did you subpoena these people and not one of them has been to jail? And what is the open crime that's easily proven by 6th grade math to be taking place? Why haven't you done anything? This is an open and shut case. Alright? It's either we got the biggest bunch of idiots working for these bureaucracies and they need to be fired, or we got corrupted bureaus that are taking payment somehow, some way. So, again, I told you he was out to lower the price. He's lowered it down. Remember the wall, now he's changing the prices, the market size on them more often. And now look where it is. It was originally at, let me see, the bottom wall. The top wall was at 97.30. Now it's at below 97. You see? He just moves the wall down. And there's no reason for him to lower the wall down. We just had some buys. Why you move the wall closer to the mid-market price if you're supposed to be keeping it equidistance? That's 95 cents. That's easy to see. It's 95 cents away from the mid-market price. What's going on here? You don't even need a calculator to see that it's not 40 to 44 cents. You can just eyeball it until it's not. And they just told you it's like 95 cents away. He's lowered it from being 97 cents away to 95, and the price goes down as a result. This is very easy to see. Wow. Look at this. It's not even overbought, and it's going down. That's how bad these guys have hammered the market. They're killing the market. There ain't going to be nothing left of Litecoin soon. If we cannot get into overbought territory, that means people will lose interest in the coin. Alright? It's gotta have its day. The manipulators have gotta let this go. And a lot of people are asking what things is causing this. Well, Charlie Lee was the one who made the statement. He's not here to make anybody else rich. But he should have added in quotations, just myself, when he dumped at 380. So Charlie Lee's aspiration on this coin is to get this coin at a stable price that where merchants will use it, where the price stays at a certain level. And I think after he sold out and benefited himself, now he's going to sit here and try to keep this coin around $100, to get the people to use it as some kind of currency. First of all, you fucking idiot, Charlie Lee. How could you take a much speculated and manipulated coin and think you're going to keep the price steady unless you manipulate the price of the coin yourself? Which means to keep the price of your coin at a steady level, you're going to have to engage in criminal activity as well. This guy's a moron. If that's his attitude, if you want your coin to stay at a steady price, you got to take it out of speculation, out. It can't be on an exchange. They even trade dollars versus some other currencies, and you still can't control the value of that. But it takes lots of dollars and stuff to make profits off of the exchange between national currencies. This is way out of that league. He's trying to create a stable currency, but it's not considered a currency. It's a commodity. It's a security. So it's speculated on. So how are you going to sit there and control the price? You're going to have to manipulate it. So he's telling us that he's going to commit open crime to keep the price of his coin at that $100 mark. After he made that statement, I was like, oh, so what is he going to do? The only way he can do that is if he out manipulates the whales. You see now the market maker, he's satisfied the way he got the price. Now he posted his trade to prevent it from going any higher. He is assuring himself that that $100 position will not be breached by posting his trades, which is still not equidistance. And Charlie, I gotta say something. That statement where you want to keep this at a certain price, at 100. Charlie, this is the most idiotic thing you would attempt to do in the event and the appearance of stablecoin. What merchant in their right mind would use Litecoin compared to a stablecoin for purchases? When you know that the stablecoin's always going to be $1. So if somebody comes in and pays with $100 worth of Litecoin and it goes down to $95, they're losing $5 on the purchase. Somebody comes in with the stable coin, they're going to get $1 no matter what. This Charlie Lee, we're going to keep the price stable of Litecoin so merchants use it. It's a bizarre pipe dream. It's dead. It's gone. It's finished. The idea isn't worth anything because somebody else already created a stable priced coin. There's multiples of them. Pax, USDC, Tether. Take your pick. Litecoin isn't going to become this miracle stable coin that stays at $100. It's just not. And I wish the market maker would stop trying to maneuver the coin to the prices so he could benefit the spread. It's hurting the rest of the market. It's hurting the other investors. And it's a crime. It's a crime. The judges ruled in 2018 in October, if any of these coins can pass the Howey's test, it's considered a security. That's 2 federal judges. So that makes it the rule of the land. This is the security. And what these guys are doing, the market maker is committing Securities fraud. That's all I got to say, people. Be aware of it. Look at this. This coin will no longer go into an overbought territory. Look how long it's been going on for. Since June 14th was the last time we were in overbought territory. What's that tell you about the coin? It's been oversold. It's been dumped. Why? Because the market maker just won't leave it alone. And the market maker wants this $2 spread. So Coinbase is sitting there letting their market maker destroy it. They're destroying it. All in the interest of getting a $2 spread. That's all I got to say, folks. Be very aware, man. Very aware these guys are playing games with people's money, man. And you don't do that in America. I'm over, I'm out. I did what I had to do. Any of you YouTubers want to contact me and discuss this? Anybody that reviews my channel, share it with everybody. This needs to be brought to the forefront of the crypto community. It needs to be discussed. These exchanges are criminal enterprises, and it needs to be openly discussed.